To put my project together, I started by going to the aquarium store and bought the only 4 tadpoles that I left. We also bought the tank, some food, water droplets, and some gravel, and then set up the whole thing. Over the next week, I made improvements by adding a filter and a ceramic shard, and a plant that I had to weigh down with some rocks. I continued checking on the tank weekly and taking notes of the clearness of the water, the plants, and the tadpoles. I started by keeping track of each individual tadpole, but I felt like it was too hard to tell them apart, so I switched to taking notes on 1 tadpole per week. I also started drawing some label diagrams on my iPad using Procreate. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for helping me decide my project and getting the tank to school, Rich for helping me upgrade the tank, and the class and Sam for giving me feedback. I am most proud of coming up with an idea that is interesting and fun. This is my first big project at the school, and I want it to be interesting for other people too. My biggest challenge was deciding what size tank to get and creating the habitat, and also worrying that the tadpoles would die. My biggest surprise is that it's taking a really long time for the tadpoles to turn into frogs. None of them have legs yet. First off, I'm going to keep observing the tadpoles until they turn into frogs. In the future, I will observe tadpoles and frogs when I see them outside in nature, and appreciate the process that they went through. At Expo, you should expect to see the tank set up, and the tadpoles, and maybe some will have legs.
How big are your tadpoles? Not that big. I didn't know you were up yet. What? Not that they were up yet? Yes? What type of frog will they turn into? I think an American bullfrog. Yes? Do you look at how long it would take to animals? I think 3 to 4 months. Sam?
Is there anything that you're going to add to the home once the tadpoles start growing legs or growing?
I think I'm going to add the rock cabin. Or a rock. Yes. What color are your tadpoles? Green and gray.
Give it up for Matthew.